Some phrases sound comforting, but can actually be incredibly insensitive. For steps to comfort someone the right way. Have you ever heard someone say, "I told you from the beginning, they were bad news, but you didn't listen"? Or, "Come on, it's not even that big of a deal"? Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Maybe you've even said those things yourself. The truth is, most of us comfort people the wrong way. When someone is hurting, what they usually need isn't advice. They need to feel heard, understood, and accepted. So how do you comfort someone the right way? Here are 4 simple but incredibly effective steps. The first 3 help process emotions, while the last one helps gently move the conversation forward. Step 1, respect their feelings. Let them know that what they're feeling is completely valid. Before trying to comfort someone, first ask yourself if they're even ready to open up. You could say something like, "I've noticed you haven't seemed like yourself lately. Want to grab a coffee or just hang out for a bit? If you ever feel like talking, I'm here." If they do want to talk, find a quiet place where they feel comfortable. When they speak, give them your full attention. Put your phone away, make eye contact, and truly listen. If they aren't ready to talk yet, don't pressure them. Just let them know you're there whenever they're ready. For example, "I've been worried about you. If you ever need someone, just call me. I'll be here." Sometimes, respecting someone's silence can be just as healing as having a conversation. Step 2, identify their emotions. Understand the feelings behind the story. When people share what happened, they're usually not asking for solutions. They want to feel understood. Avoid saying things like, "Don't overthink it," or "It's really not a big deal." Comments like these unintentionally dismiss their emotions. Instead, try naming what they're feeling. For example, "That sounds incredibly frustrating." Or, "I can imagine how disappointed you must be." Putting emotions into words helps people make sense of what they're experiencing. Then, gently explore what's hurting them. If you're close to them, a gentle hug or a reassuring pat on the shoulder can sometimes say more than words ever could. The goal is simple. Stand with their emotions, not against them. You might ask, "Is it because this relationship meant so much to you?" Whether your guess is right or wrong isn't what matters. What matters is opening the door for them to express themselves. If you're wrong, simply ask, "What does it feel like for you?" Sometimes, being genuinely listened to is enough to make someone's emotional burden much lighter. And remember, don't turn the conversation into a lecture. Step 3, accept their feelings. Choose empathy over judgment. Instead of criticizing their choices, stand beside them emotionally. Avoid saying things like, "I told you that person was bad for you." Or, "If I were you, I would have handled it differently." Those comments only make people feel judged. Instead, share your empathy. For example, "Honestly, I'm not even sure I would have stayed as calm as you did." Step 4, offer support and choices. Help them realize they don't have to go through this alone. By the time you followed the first 3 steps, much of the emotional weight has already started to ease. Now it's time to gently help them look forward. You don't have to solve their problems. You just need to remind them that they don't have to face them alone. This is actually one of the core principles of counseling. Therapists can't solve people's lives for them either. What they do is help people discover hope and see a path forward. You could say, "You probably need a little more time, and that's okay. I'll be here with you." Or simply ask, "Is there anything I can do for you right now?" Maybe it's going out for a walk together. Maybe it's grabbing dinner or a drink. Or maybe it's just sitting together in silence. Your genuine presence can be more valuable than any advice you could ever give. The most important thing to remember is this. You can't fix someone else's life. People don't need a hero. They need someone who's willing to listen, understand, and stay by their side during their hardest moments. You don't have to pull them out of the darkness immediately. Sometimes, simply staying beside them until they find their own light is more than enough. I'm Emotional Stopover, and I'm here to help you become a better version of yourself, one day at a time. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our future content on psychology, communication, self-improvement, and personal growth. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.